It's Friday. Um, Actually, it's not that exciting because it's very gloomy here and raining and um, not fun. Has anyone else been having like a really hard week? Because like my anxiety is up to here this week, like really bad. But yeah, I'm curious to see if anyone else is having an equally sucky week. But everyone's been asking a lot of good questions, so sort of along the same vein, so I'll try and keep it in the family, I guess. Alright, I have a really funny coming out story. I had an allergic reaction to something I ate, so I took Benadryl in the morning, because I woke up with like these disgusting hives all over my body, and it was actually disgusting and incredibly gross. But I took too much Benadryl because I wasn't wearing my glasses, and I'm basically blind without them. So I took too much Benadryl. I went to school and I was like pretty drugged. And then I got home and I was like, "Hey mom, I'm gonna start a gay straight alliance at my middle school." This was in 9th grade. My middle school had a 9th grade program. She was like, "Oh, so you're gay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And she was like, "Oh, I knew that." What else? Oh yeah, so then I came out, right? And I was definitely one of those gays. I think every gay person after coming out does the whole thing where they are the stereotype for like a good chunk of time. Like I was the gay stereotype for let's see, ninth freshman, sophomore, for maybe like 2.5 years, probably a little longer than that. And that sucks. You know, post coming out sucked. It sucked balls because all I wanted to do was to get involved in everything, and I like overcommitted myself, and I wanted to hang out with people that were like activists and stuff like that. And like if you, like people that know me now, like I'm definitely like all for like equal rights and everything, and like I'm very in the know about certain causes, but like it's not my everything. I'm not the ones with like the signs rallying or anything like that, and I'm not the stereotype now. So like back then I really was, and I think every gay person goes through that, where they just like, if you're a girl, they like cut their hair off and wear lots of like camouflage print and and like go to Home Depot a lot. And for guys it's like you like don't eat and you get really skinny clothes and really tight fitting clothes, and you say things like fabulous, and you start talking with your hands and stuff like that, and making all these really like obscure pop culture references that no one else really gets, but like people are like, oh, he must be smart because he's talking about something like pop culture, you know. So yeah, I went through that phase, but that leads me to the stereotypes. I love this. That was the perfect segue. Okay, stereotypes. First of all, I am all for stereotypes as jokes, because stereotypes are based on truth, and I think that people need to learn to laugh at themselves. Like I'll admit it. I'm kind of racist. Like the Asian stereotypes, like black stereotypes of gay people, of Jews, like everything. Like it's funny to me because it's based on truth. Like they didn't just come out of nowhere. Like Jewish people, like my family is really frugal and really stingy, and like my Asian friends, some of their parents who like came to this country, they get their R's and their L's mixed up, and it's so funny to me. But like I'm not laughing at them. I'm laughing at the fact that they're embodying this like ideal, or not ideal, this like thing, and then you see like, oh, it's true. Oh, they are really like there are people like that. So I think that stereotypes are kind of helpful because they identify, or you can look at them as sort of learning lessons, I guess. You can say like, oh, this is like the stereotype because, you know, in the gay community, gay guys are promiscuous, or gay guys are generally concerned with looking good and stuff like that. But at the same time, the stereotypes really hold back the gay community, I think. I can't really speak about the lesbian community, but the gay male community. I think that I did a video about Steve the gay stereotype. He's my personal friend. I have him on speed dial, but I did a video about that on my page, which I should post the link to. Basically, I think that the stereotype, it's for a lot of people that are in the closet, either it's this thing that they're like, this is what gay is, this is what I am, this is how I have to be, and then they try to become Steve the gay stereotype, and then they realize that, no, I'm my own person, which is great. You know, it's a whole learning process. But then there are other people that look at it and they're like, that is everything I don't want to be. I don't want to be gay. I don't like this. And, you know, they're the ones that end up feeling depressed and, God forbid, take their own lives. So the stereotype, while it's helpful, is also very, very hurtful too, I think. But, like, you can't live without it. So we're kind of stuck with it. But this video is very, very long, and I'm going to have to edit it down like crazy. But I wanted to answer Becky's question about the types of guys that I'm attracted to, because I love this. Also, Becky, you and I are like besties right now, because you watch Grey's Anatomy, and we're basically we're like neighbors, because you're in Montreal, and I'm in New York. And by the way, New York, not that great. Upstate New York, not that great. So I don't know why you would ever want to visit here. You should just stay in Montreal, because I hear it's fantastic there. But I think your favorite character on Grey's Anatomy is Callie, because she's a lesbian and she's smoking hot. Either Callie or Katherine Heigl. Unless you have a thing for Asians, and then I would say Christina, but I feel like it's Callie because she's just like amazing. And I'm really excited for the premiere on next Thursday, the 2-hour premiere. I've been watching all the sneak peeks. I'm like peeing in my pants. I'm so excited. But yeah, I wanted to answer your question on types of guys that I'm attracted to. And I will tell you right now, I'm going through like an Asian phase. This is like the post-Korea syndrome. Like, I'm finding a lot of Asian guys attractive when before I didn't really think there were a lot of Asian guys that were attractive, but yeah. But I usually go for guys that are taller than me and sort of bigger in stature than I am, which is hard because I have really broad shoulders, but like guys that look like guys, I think. Because I want to have that like stability and like masculinity and stuff that comes with dating a guy who's sort of built and he like knows what he wants and stuff like that. And you just saw my nipple, and yeah, that's the kind of guy that I'm attracted to. Yeah, I also have a thing for really quiet guys that are like too smart for their own good, but they don't know it, or nerdy guys that don't know that they're really cute or so cute. Anyway, this video is too long. I guess my question would be, if you could have, oh, this is a stupid question, but I actually like hearing people's responses to this. If you could eat a meal, if you could have dinner with any person in the whole entire world, who would it be and why? And I will tell you right now that the person that I choose, and I will always choose, wore a stunning black dress to the Oscars last year and emerald jewelry. So look that up. Until next Friday, friends. See ya.